Okay, so today I just wanted to tell you about some new skincare products that I have been using and I've really been enjoying. I feel like life is all about skincare now. Well, it's not all about skincare. There's many other really important things life is about. I don't know if it's just like a rites of passage kind of thing, like when you're young, you're into makeup, and then when you're older, you start to get wrinkles, pores, and fine lines, and you start to just think, I can't even cover this shit up anymore. Okay, so the first product is by Saint Moritz. Saint Moritz. I always get this brand confused with, is it Tropez, Saint Tropez? And I think the Morris one, this one is like the budget version of the other one, but they probably both get made in the same factory. So, I mean, it's just who cares. So this is called the Prime and Glow Face Tan Serum. It's a hydrating hyaluronic acid. So this will make your face look dewy and glowy, but it also will build a tan. So if you're using it every day, gradually, it will add a little pop of a kind of residual tan to your face. I'm all about the face tan, particularly now in winter where the only part of my body that's really showing is my face. So I want my face to look tanned and glowy and healthy. And as we move into summer, when I start to expose more of my body parts, then I move on to tanning those places and shaving those places. But until it starts to get warm, until it's t-shirt weather, nobody's going to be seeing my limbs. So the face, I just want to make it glowy, dewy. I want to make people think that I don't just sit in my house all day with my cats. So I've been using this for only a couple of weeks now, but I really do like it. In terms of a serum, it's hydrating. It feels good on the face, it's light. So I really like this. I think it's a great option if you do like to have a little bit of a tan on your face, but you don't want to have too much. I've used those savage face tans before where you put it on and it looks like your head has been decapitated from another body and just placed onto your body because it does not match your neck. And I do not want to go down that vibe. I don't want to have that vibe. I don't want to feel that vibe. I don't want to be around that vibe. And I definitely don't want my face to be that vibe. So this is a really good option. It feels good on the skin. It's very lightweight, but it's also hydrating. And it does give you a very nice dewy look to the skin. I have filmed a little bit of like a me putting it on kind of moment, so you can kind of see how it looks going on. But I do think it adds this beautiful, like just very natural dewy but healthy glow. The only thing I don't like about it is the scent. It has a very kind of like, I'm struggling to confirm what it smells like, but I don't like it. I just don't really want my skincare to have any scents at all unless it's grapefruit. So anyway, this is really good. It's super affordable. It costs under £10. So I definitely like this and I would recommend it. It's a good serum and it's a good gradual face tanner. Okay, so I did fall for the allure of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I tried like a sample, really liked it. Then I decided I'm going to jump vagina like head first, then vagina came second into like, I didn't go full force. I did buy like the full size. I bought the travel size, but then I ended up buying 2 travel sizes because I made a mistake. There were 2 in the basket. I didn't realize. And then I ended up buying 2 fucking travel sizes. So I might as well just bought the full size and got it in a beautiful glass, opulent container. But anyway, fuck that, fuck me, and fuck everything in my life because I cannot do anything right. So I've been using the Magic Cream now for about 6 months, and oh gosh, my cat just jumped up. Muskie, you can't just come out of nowhere like that. Basically, the long and short of it is I didn't really like the Magic Cream. It's got a very horrible smell. It just wasn't one that I would find myself reaching for. And, when you consider the cost of this, I didn't really enjoy the whole experience of putting it on. So it was a big fail for me, honestly. But anyway, so I didn't really like this, but I did hear on the pipelines that there was a little bit of a dupe for this, a much more affordable dupe. And you may be thinking, well, why would you want to get a dupe if you didn't really like this? I don't know. I was just tempted. I wanted to see, what all the fuss was about. I wanted to jump on the dupe train. I thought, why not? So I bought the Miracle Cream by Revolution Skincare. Is it skincare? I don't know. Revolution Pro. It should be called Revolution Skincare because anyway, and when nobody cares. I know I need to stay on track. and I go off track, but I'm going to stay off track. My hair's gone off track, hasn't it, in a big way? What? Although I don't really think that this is a dupe for the Magic Cream, I don't really see that many similarities, honestly, unless I maybe bought the wrong one, which is quite possible. I don't really think it's a dupe, but obviously, like, that's kind of fine for me because I didn't really like the Magic Cream in the first place. But I really like this. I think it's actually a really pleasant moisturizer. It costs £10 for this tub. It contains pretty similar ingredients to the Magic Cream, and I really like it. I like the texture. It goes on really beautifully. It is one of those kind of like pore filling in moisturizers, so it's gel like, but it's a little bit thicker at the same time, you know, so it can like smooth out your skin. You Muskie spotted a bird and he's like this, and the ears are down, and ooh, he's ready to pounce, but he doesn't realise there's a sheet of glass in front of him. And I just feel sad, really. It'd be like, you know, if I was stuck in a room and there was, you know, Rivita crackers just flying past the window, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to get one, but I can't because there's glass in front of it. It's very sad, honestly, and I'm sorry, Muskie. I'll give you some dreamies when we go downstairs, okay, mate? So I would recommend this moisturiser because it contains good ingredients, it feels good on the skin, and it fills in your pores. But I would not recommend this moisturiser if you want a dupe for the Magic Cream in terms of how it looks on the skin. The Magic Cream does have quite a lot of a highlighting like effect to it, but it's not like a dewy natural highlighted like lip from within effect. It's more like an artificial like silver highlight, you know. So yeah, if you want that, then don't get this, because this gives you just the dewy look. Look, can you see the dewy look? Again, like similar to the St. Mary's serum. This one has a bit of a funky smell. It's not as bad as the serum, but it's still not great. Like, can we just start some kind of campaign to say why we don't want any fragrance in the skincare? Because it just feels wrong. Okay, so this is a really, really good exfoliator. I've actually had it for ages. And I don't know, it got lost in the back of my bathroom cabinet, and I ended up using a different exfoliator, but I've come back to this one now, and I really, really like it. It's very gentle, but good. It's gentle, but good. And I like the fact that it just makes my skin feel very, like, cool and revitalized after I use it. And I'm kind of suspicious because I'm thinking maybe that's because it has some kind of chemical in there that's making my skin feel like, ugh. It's as if my skin has been put in like an ice freezer. So I don't know if necessarily is that a good thing for your skin, I don't know, but what I can tell you is I like it. I like it. So I'm going to just live in ignorant bliss thinking this is great for my skin. They claim that it's dermatologist tested, so I'm just going to stick with that and say, okay, that's great. It's good for oily skin, and it's got rose quartz and charcoal in it. I feel like is there not a better use for rose quartz really than putting it in skincare? Okay, so the final product that I've been really loving is a night moisturizer. I think it's so important to have a specific night moisturizer, day moisturizer, because I do think you need very different things. And why not take the opportunity whilst you're sleeping to really rehydrate your skin? So this one is by Olay. Olay is surely the brand that's been around longer than any other brand ever, but props to it because it's survived. So I think that probably says a lot about, you know, how good the brand is. But also it does remind me of grandma's a bit, Olay. Like, it's a grandma brand, isn't it? I don't think there's any young people using Olay. Maybe there is, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I don't want to generalise, but I just feel like it's an old person brand. And obviously, like, I have it now, so I'm an old person too. So don't be offended if you are also old, because I'm old too, so it's fine. So this one is the Retinol 24 Night Cream, and it's fragrance free. I thought I was clapping the retinol, but now I've just realised it looks like I'm tapping the ass. I'm tapping the ass. Anyway, it also does contain retinol. And do you remember a while back? You probably don't, because, like, who really gives a shit? But a while back I was complaining my skin was so dry, and at the time I was using that night cream, and I was also using a serum that had retinol in it, and I just think I was overdosing on retinol. It was just too much for my skin. I didn't do my research, and I was just actually drying my skin out, and my skin was all irritated. So I cut out the retinol serum, so now I just have the retinol night cream, and my skin feels good, it's not dry anymore. So let that be a lesson to you all. Don't overdose on retinol. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know about these new skincare products that I've been using. I'm not really trying out a lot of skincare at the moment, and when I find products I like, you know, I stick with it. And that is a complete lie, because I actually love buying skincare, and I should pull back on it because I'm buying loads. These are just the favourite products. These are the ones I would repurchase. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go, but I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.